The days are counting to hours for the Governor Dave Umahi's 8 years administration to come to an end. The outgoing Governor Umahi first came into power in 2015 on the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), where he was re-elected for a second term in 2019, but switched political camp to the ruling party at the center, the All Progressive Congress (APC). After 8 years on the driving seat of the Borno State government, Umahi will step down on Monday 29th May 2023, leaving a legacy of massive road infrastructure development assets to his credit, as well as a huge domestic and foreign debt burden. On assumption of office in 2015, Umahi did not mince words in promising citizens of the state of a better deal than the previous administrations had offered them.
Namely, one, to serve Ebonyi State with the fear of God. Two, to prosper Ebonyi State with the word of God. Three, to make Ebonyi State the #1 economy in the whole country. 29th May 2019 marks yet another milestone in the history of Ebonyi State.
In his May 29, 2019 second term inauguration speech, the governor had pledged that health, education, empowerment, and industrialization of all the local government areas will lay the center stage in the next 4 years of his administration. Political watchers suggest that these promises and pledges of Governor Mahi may have informed the large budgetary provisions totaling over 1.3 trillion naira, with about 70% cumulatively allocated to sectors it identified as critical. The Umahi administration believes it has done exceedingly well, claiming that it fulfilled most, if not all, the promises it made to the people of the state.
Without being told, everybody in Ebonyi State, even people outside Ebonyi State, knows that the Divine Mandate administration performed above board. If to be scored, they scored over 100%.
As Governor Mahi bows out of office, public opinion is however divided on whether his administration has kept faith with the people.
He excelled in so many areas, particularly in construction, infrastructure, roads, very important roads, bridges. He beautified the state. You can now go to any part of the state, which hitherto was very impossible. And his projects are very solid. He came down dangerously on the lives of Ebonians for the past 8 years. It was a tragedy of sorts. The citizens of this state have not found it funny because Umahi introduced a totalitarian style of government and never at any point in time believed in the ideas or contributions of any segment of society, including even the elders of the state.
Some fact checks revealed that in education, for instance, a recent baseline assessment of 327 primary schools in the Ebonyi State by the United States Agency for International Development (USAID) has reported rampant cases of overcrowded classrooms, inadequate number of classes, and dwindling productivity. Reports on the health sector are no better, despite what the outgoing government claim are the infrastructural developments that have taken place over the years. The latest report of the State Social Development Program (SDP) indicates that the basic healthcare package in Ebonyi State is still grossly inadequate given the expected demand for primary healthcare delivery. But the road and bridge infrastructure developments have been a success story in the South State, which was before now derogatorily referred to as the dust of the nation due to its very poor road networks. The Umahi Road Revolution and Urban Renewal projects, which have given the state capital Abakaliki a facelift, is second to none. The big score of the Governor Umahi 8 years administration are the construction of the shopping mall, the airport project, over 10 flyover bridges, the new Olympic Standard Stadium, and the University of Health Sciences. Though construction works on the dualization of both the Abakaliki-Afikpo Road and the Abakaliki-Enugu Road are ongoing, the multi-million naira signature projects will remain big credit to the Umahi government.
If somebody at this point in time was able to use this money to invest in some of these projects, and people are calling it a white elephant project. I don't think it is uncalled for.
Suffering is too much in in this state. Precisely, there are many poor people trying to fix up their life, but they couldn't lay their hands on anything.
Despite the beauty and the textiles of the Abakaliki capital city and other physical projects dotted across the state, residents say they are groaning under the burden of poverty, hunger, and disease. They claim that the human capital development promises of Governor Mahe have not seen the light of the day. This position seems to be buttressed by the 2022 United Nations Multidimensional Poverty Index report, which ranked the Ebonyi State among the top 10 poorest states in the country.
Because when businesses don't grow, when there is no, we can't say foreign direct investment now, but when there is no investment coming in from other states to Ebonyi State, definitely people are going to be thrown into poverty. And that is what has happened.
Under humanitarian affairs, we have so many indexes that we use in ranking the poorest of the poor. In Nigeria, especially in World Bank, for you to access any grant, for you to benefit from any World Bank fund, you must be among the poorest of the poor state. And the people who are not wise enough will always write that their state is not poor.
Taking the reins on Monday, May 29, the incoming government of Francis Nwifuru will not only support the joy of massive infrastructure put in place by his predecessor, but we have to shoulder the burden of completing those ongoing projects, as well as battle a domestic debt stock of 76 billion naira and a standard debt portfolio of 58 million US dollars, according to latest data from the Debt Management Office DMO. Kelechi Ekeledo, AIT News, Abakaliki.